Hello guys, Yoshi here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Shield Blind Playthrough bonus episode number 2. Like I mentioned, we already finished the challenge from before, now we're just trying to get our Pokedex as filled as possible and also do the endgame content. And we did find some endgame content. Apparently, a couple thieves have been going around, so now we have to go over and stop them. I'm gonna go for Mustaki first because it has a really easy gym to take down. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm still gonna be saving every now and then just in case I die, so I can redo stuff, but I probably will allow our stuff. Champion Yoshi and Piers and How too. Mr. Kaboo, I'm glad you remember me. Of course I do. You two are red hot after all. I'll never forget seeing you off after you completed your first leg of the gym challenge. Don't think we really got the time for a friendly chinwag. Rightly, actually, the situation's getting pretty bad over at the stadium. Yeah, that be why we're here. Ah, brilliant. The opponent's a bit much to take on single-handedly, so I was wondering what to do. But with you all at my side, my confidence in this battle is burning brighter by the minute. Let's begin. So that was actually a perfect save. Alright, so it's probably going to be a fire type, because this has been happening. So yeah, we are basically battling some Gigamax Pokemon, or Dynamaxing Pokemon, but they're kind of just wandering around and doing whatever they want. So, yeah. I like this. We get to hear this really good theme for pretty much the entirety of these episodes. I think showing these on video would be pretty cool because not many people would show this on video normally. Absolute obliteration, by the way. Fire type doesn't stand a chance against me. The best has that covered. The weather just keeps on changing. Easy. Okay, we did it again. Looks like we were able to extinguish fiends this time. I'll let this Pokemon rest here at Mustaki Stadium until it gets its energy back. Yoshi, you have need of my help. Should you have need of my help, please do not hesitate to ask. And we got Kaboo's read card. So I think what that does is we can call for help in certain wild battles now. Don't worry, I know you. You all have more work that needs to be done, yes. Go forward, youths. I wish you well. And yes, I've been catching a lot of Pokemon, as you can see. Now to the water gym stadium. kind of interesting that we're being forced to visit all the stadiums again to stop the Dynamax Pokemon for rampaging. Don't get too close, you lot. Things are pretty dangerous here. We know the situation. Are the staff and spectators alright? Yes, they took shelter just a short while ago. You know, the more I look at you three, the more I see how odd a little group you are. Leave us alone. We came here to help you out, and I'm grateful for it. That Dynamax Pokemon's power is so intense, I'm sure it'd give me trouble. I feel a lot more confident about it if you all join the battle. Let's do it. So we're just saving all the different stadiums now. I like it. I like this endgame. It's really unique. Hey, it's Gyarados. That really annoying Pokemon, right? I'm still going to be doing these with only the best, by the way, but I don't think it's going to be that hard, really. So yeah, we'll get to hear this theme for quite a little bit, and I like that. This is a really good theme, in my opinion. Obviously, if they could Dynamax, we're still able to do so as well, so we're obviously going to do that. We're not getting any experience from this, surprisingly enough. Okay, so this one's gonna take a little bit longer, but that's alright. Let's see who he's targeting. He's being an idiot, but okay, it didn't matter. This has been faded anyways. I thought he was gonna go for Cinderace, actually. But he didn't. Ooh, so this one doesn't have that cloud where it'll retreat. Oh, and Cinderace just outsped me because of that agility, but it doesn't matter. That's our Pokemon anyways. That's on our team, so we're not too worried here. Interesting, he used the Rock-type move instead of the Max Geyser. I thought he would use Max Geyser. I think it's just one of those OKOs where if all of the Pokemon faint, it just counts like any other loss now, so we could get really unlucky and lose, but I doubt that. Best didn't even take damage at all there. And now we got Nessa's rare card. I suppose I'll see you later then. Thank you so much for your help, Julie. Oh, another beat. Hey, Kuliyoshi, that your Road Tom phone ringing? Kuliyoshi, we got trouble. Those two weirdos have shown up at the Pokemon lab. What, Sonia, you alright? They keep rudely demanding I hand over wishing stars. I'm alright for now, but get over it quick. These guys are right creepy. What are those two going after wishing stars? We gotta help Sonia and get back the rusted sword. Let's hurry back to the Pokemon lab. He really doesn't think anything through. Sure doesn't Kim seem per fool. Nah, I guess the word would be reckless. We're headed to the Pokemon lab next, right? Guess I'll stick by you till we see this through. Okay, well that time the staff actually returned to their proper spot. And now that we're in a proper Pokemon battles, might be a little bit more difficult, I don't know. All the way down here we go. Who knows how wide the cutscene trigger is. I'd still said that at one point I may use items. It depends, we don't know, but this is not really a challenge anymore. The challenge was to usually go for the credits, because that's when you're technically beating the game. We know all the wishing stars that Chairman Rose had gathered are here. Celebrities have an enhanced level of insight into such things. You non-celebrities are not suited to having such valuable things. Hand them over to us. Wishing stars and being a celebrity have nothing to do with each other. I don't know how you knew about this, but there's no way we're giving them to you. That's right, you can never understand how important these wishing stars are. You have no need for them. Goodness, what should we do, younger brother? It would seem that we've been inconvenienced, older brother. Sonia and the professor, the ones who've been inconvenienced here. Hop. Forcing Pokemon to Dynamax against their will, you've gone way out of bounds here, and I haven't forgotten about getting back the rusted sword either. Well, 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 I certainly thought the champion would come, but I didn't think a loser would follow. Must you once again taste the flavor of humiliating defeat? Don't let those goods put you down. That's right. Stabal, but don't lose that rockin' spirit, right? Steady on. Thanks, mate. First things first, let's get these weirdos out of you. Weirdos? Oh, how they wooed me, older brother. To be called so terrible a thing as weirdos by these ruffians. Indeed, to address royals such as ourselves, such a matter cannot will be forgiven. This time, I brought much stronger Pokemon to thoroughly challenge you with. And here we are, with a double battle. Here we go again. It's hard to know who to actually go for first, because Pokemon does a lot of damage, and everyone's just about protecting. Protecting's probably more annoying though, because we'll place this with place taunt with this, I guess. Oh yeah, right, Glyphosate is that really annoying emergency exit. I'm still gonna focus on taking one out at a time. Whenever I play through these devil battles, I usually try and take out Pokemon at a time, because if we can defeat one single Pokemon weak trainer, then they will lose a lot of their power. I know it's faster to take out both Pokemon at the same time, but it often doesn't work. The reason I picked Litwick for one of my Pokemon was because of, Ghost type. You don't really need Quick Attack. Quick Attack's really weak. And our entire team actually leveled up. Yeah, they're still pathetic, by the way, as always. Because by killing that Pokemon, you've just brought out his best one, which is Cinderace. So now you're about to get wrecked. Hear that? Isobot's really annoying because when he's not killed immediately, he's gonna use emergency exit. Yeah, see, that's more like it. So we took out one of the opponents, and now Light Screen should be wearing off just about now. Nah, I'm not interested in Feather Dance. Sandstorm's also pretty weak. A lot of these are pretty pathetic moves. Oh, there we go. Now he's trying to take me out, finally. Took you long enough to think straight. Okay, well now we're gonna one-hit all of your Pokemon. I hope you like that. Of course, now he's gonna bring out his Gliscopod and do First Impression again. That's what makes First Impression so annoying. First Impression is just such an annoying move because if he gets the emergency exit off, he keeps on using it over and over again. Okay, he's an idiot. He's only bringing out Bisharp, so that means we can save our Hydro Cannon for the big boy that resists it, Gliscopod, and maybe take him out. The Tet can be good, but I don't really have a good setup for it yet. Thunder Feint, on the other hand, is a really good move. Let's learn that immediately. I can see why you kind of beat him. This Gliscopod is considered one of the most annoying Pokemon to fight against in player versus player or online matches because of his First Impression move. Because there's literally a strategy where you switch him out, spam First Impression, and it just does a ton of damage, man. It's like really broken. Of course, he's a CPU, so of course he doesn't know how to use it properly. I don't like Curse. Even on a Ghost Pokemon when it's better. Quite the vexing predicament indeed, over brother. Sorry, this must be some kind of mistake, wouldn't you say, younger brother? We got even more money from beating him that time. Alright, time for the evolution chain. Because this is how you're going to get most of your Pokemon in the Pokedex anyway. That was only one. I did it. We won. We really won. The X-Wit Pokemon we trained actually lost. You only won because you two teamed up. Still, we owe you ruffians our praise. Oi, the two of you teamed up too. Give back the Rusted Sword and stop forcing Pokemon to go crazy. Ah, sorry, is this a bad time? My apologies for the intrusion. Those men are dangerous, be careful. Well done, your infiltration action was a resounding success, it seems. Have you gathered the wishing stars? Yes, thanks to Master Sword Bard and Shield Bard. You so much time. And the assistant's apparently evil now. What? Stop! Give back those wishing stars. Dear, it seems we've been completely ad. Why, this moment is so sweet, I don't think I need any sugar in my tea later. Our battle with you was just a little trick. We won before you grabbed a single Pokeball. With that, farewell. Stop. Why? Sonia, I'm sorry. Was it all a lie right from the start? There was no helping it. It was necessary for the plan. Plan to put Galar under control of the royal lineage once again. Okay, we obviously need to talk to them. No. Oh, here's the cutscene trigger. Wait, don't just leave without saying anything. You were upset. We didn't want to say anything to make it worse. Trying to be considerate, but... Of course, I'd be down on myself. It was my fault I got tricked by Nickit and Wooloo's clothing. That's it. No more feeling sorry for myself. That lot made off like bandits with all the wishing stars. It'd be awful if they were used for some evil purpose, so there'd be no time to feeling down. Oh. You got some guts. Certainly goes strong in the face of adversary, dearie. Grand. Dynamaxing draws out the true strain from the trust between a Pokemon and their trainer, but that group is likely pulling the Galar particles emitted by the wishing stars into the Pokemon, forcing him to Dynamax. That's awful. Indeed, what an awful thing to do to Pokemon. Theft of the wishing stars was just the start. Things could get a lot worse from here on. Why? What reason could they have for forcing Pokemon to Dynamax? Sweardle said they wanted to reveal the true natures of Zacian and Zemensta. I'm curious about what my former assistant said about a royal lineage. Did she mean it literally? Ah, Koleyoshi, look at your town map. I'm detecting huge reactions at 4 stadiums now, which are the other 4. They certainly get around, don't they? If there's trouble at the stadiums, then Marnie could be in a real bad way. Spike Move seems to be okay. There's no Power Spot Stadium there. Righto. Koleyoshi, this is no time to be lying about. Pokemon are in trouble, then why we're still here. Let's get right out there and lead them a hand. I'm sorry to leave it all to you, but well, you'll have to take care of the Dynamax Pokemon. I'll search for those Sword and Shield weirdos in the meantime. We didn't get a free heal this time, by the way. We didn't get a free heal, so it's time to heal at the Pokemon Center that we next fly to. So now that we've done that, we have to go to all the gyms. I guess we're gonna go to Hammerrock first. Hammerrock is a big place. Be terrible to have it fall under the control of a Dynamax Pokemon. For anybody who's still kind of confused, yes, I did finish the town, so I could use as many Pokemon as I want in battle. Not that they'll be very effective at taking care of the opponents. So I guess I'll mostly have to use them for, like, bait so I can use some revives on my Pokemon. Nice timing, you lot. Your stadium's just about reached its limit. There's simply too many Dynamax Pokemon running wild in there. Seems Wishing Star power is being used for some evil purpose. So that's what's caused all this? That's a problem, alright? Before we get started, we gotta do something about these Dynamax Pokemon. Glad you're all here now. We've already done the bulk of the work. We're here to help, right, Koleyoshi? We attest. Fantastic. Looks like we got ourselves an unbeatable team. Especially you, Piers. The way you battled me in the Champion Cup, You really had my Dynamax Pokemon up against the wall. Things might actually go a little better if we split up our little band. Alright, everyone, split up so we can each take down one of the Dynamax Pokemon. Let's do it. So now it's just me this time. Ooh. This is easy enough to figure out the strategy to beat this, but do I actually have enough HP to survive? I don't know, honestly. Digging type Pokemon do hit pretty hard, so I don't know. This thing's usually really speedy. Okay, we outsped it though. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay. So we just have one attack to take. That's it. Didn't even remove half of my health, but it's probably gonna drop my attack. Oh. Attack. That's... Wait. Yep, that's going to lower the attack power of this, but I think it should be okay. Still. Everything else resists, so yeah, okay, we took it out in 2 hits, no problem. Simple enough. You guys are the greatest. You really got me out of the tough spot there. Better snap a quick one to remember this victory by. I'll take care of the Pokemon that went wild. No need for you to worry about that. Koyoshi, give me a ring if things should go to pot again. I'm always happy to lend a hand if I can. The Great Rayon is here for you anytime. And Piers, I've got to bow again. This time no Dynamaxing for either of us. Wishing stars being used for evil. I assume you're already looking into who's behind it, right? Carry on, I'll take care of things here in Hammerlock Stadium. Okay, good. So, the reason those red-blue buffoons could so many Pokemon Dynamax because they hoarded so many wishing stars. Things probably got even tougher from here. We still got 3 more stadiums from where there's some Dynamax Pokemon running wild. My goodness. I forget what to say sometimes. My apologies. Yeah. I like this. Pokemon almost always has an endgame to it. The original barely had an endgame though. The more or less story of it is when you become the champion in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, you get a chance to catch a legendary Pokemon, but that's basically it. And then, of course, now we have like own unique storylines that continue the game even after you've become the champion. Oh, you came to help me? Or something like that. How are things looking? The people all got out, but I'm the gym leader. I'll battle the Dynamax Pokemon. Nice one. Let's all work together. That'd be brilliant, thanks. There are loads of them. I hope everyone can take one each, please. Let's go. Okay, so this is hard mode now. Now we're just soloing all of them. Oof. We don't really have a choice. we're battling this big boy now. Most of these battles are just yo attacking the boss and hoping that he dies in 2 hits, and when it takes longer, then it becomes really hard to beat them. Okay, it's still pretty easy, I guess. If they lose that much health, then they must be around like level 60 or something. Interesting, he has electric type move, even though he's clearly a ghost. So yeah, I think that just increases electric type moves powers. That's about it. Yeah, he's dead. Still pretty easy. Yeah, that's a little bit of a smarter Pokemon there. Thanks a lot. Pokemon have all calmed down. They can rest here. They should be fine in time. Koyoshi, here, my lead card. You can leave things here to me. I'd rather you go help those who need you. Oh, Yoshi, we gotta help the other places where these Dynamax Pokemon are running wild. Looks like there's 2 Pokemon stadiums left to check. A hit still counted against him, so we're gonna heal here to make sure everything's fine. It's kinda silly now that I think of it. I don't care about the game being easy anymore. The game... this endgame part is definitely really fun to go through. I like it a lot. How is this gym gonna change, by the way? Opal's still alive, so Opal's still the gym leader, but what about Bede? Is Bede still here? Oh, yep, they're both here. Oh, actually, Bede's here on his own. You lot. Bede, what about the Dynamax Pokemon? You think I, the elite fairy-type gym leader, would have any kind of trouble? That's right, you're gym leader now. Though I don't know about elite or whatever. Please don't tell me you came here to help. First of all, you're a bit late to be of any use, and second, I didn't need any help. Why'd I know you'd say something like that? We came all the way out here just to lend a hand. What an obnoxious gym leader. The next gym challenge is shaping up to be really something. Alina tricked me and used me. From now on, only I decide how I live. I think what I should do now is have a battle with you, Koyoshi. Look, I'm sorry, mate, but this is hardly the time. Don't always be in such a hurry, boy. You aced our quiz, so show a little composure. Bede has already quieted 3 Dynamax Pokemon. He's giving the Luxie some extra time. Bede's life won't be bound by whatever people say any longer, although I certainly influenced a few of his decisions not too long ago. Now that you mention it, I suppose you did. Yeah. Expected of a wise 88-year-old granny, I guess. But this has nothing to do with Mrs. Opal. This battle's for me. Don't dilly-dally. The only option is to accept. Pokemon and I have risen from the ashes. I'll give you a brief glimpse of how amazing we've become. Okay, so this is an interesting trap. We literally are beating Bede again, but this time he's a gym leader. My days as a gym leader have made me stronger than you. Okay, then. To be fair, I kind of expected this. Bede's always been kind of mean and wanting to battle, and it looks like he wants to battle again. Ugh. Time to teach him that I could just sweep his team just like I did before all the other times ago. Okay. And yes, I am doing tests. As you can see, I'm playing for most of these battles without using any items. At some point, I'm gonna try and beat the entire game without using items, though, because, items are kind of overpowered, you know. Can we get a critical attack, maybe? How about a bug-type move to space things up a bit? Crit. Now we're gonna take the future sight attack. Oh, I always forget about this. I completely forgot about this. I forgot I had extra Pokemon in. Good thing I am not only using the best this time, because... No, I don't want that. And we're forced to swap, by the way. And we're just going to take the future sight attack anyways. Okay, so that ended up being pretty good anyway. That turned into an unexpected, really good strategy. I still technically didn't use any items. So now Dribbler is not going to gain any experience points because of being dead. You might be the strongest champion in Galarian history. That's right. I'll carve my name into Galar's history too by defeating you. Yeah, this is kind of a surprise. It's actually kind of a big surprise that we have to face him right here. I expected to do another Dynamax battle, but nope. This must be some kind of mistake. I mean, I'm the one who's the gym leader, but also the champion's better than the gym leader, right? Isn't a champion supposed to be unbeatable? Okay, we got another evolution. This means we could swap out that Pokemon for another non-evoluted Pokemon. Oh, and another one. How about removing Taunt? A2 Stealing's another one of those good ones. Yeah, a bunch of evolutions triggering all at the same time. Now, if I were grinding experience really good, I could have these evolved in like 5 or 10 minutes. I will tell you, like, very easily. What I don't get is why this guy has to try and learn Roar twice. This Roar is a really dumb move. Thank you for the battle. I can now accept you as the champion. It's painful to admit, but I've come to realize a few of my weaknesses. But I'll keep getting stronger. I'll reach the pinnacle of what fairy types can do. And now, how we got his lead card anyway. Now then, as the gym leader, I will do my duty and clean the stadium. Now that's what I call a perfectly pink Pokemon battle. Now it's Opal's turn. Oh, look at that. All the people are back, by the way, already. Even after losing his right to participate in the gym challenge, Bede still found his own way to crash the Champion Cup. Yeah, I'd say he's a force to be reckoned with. I think I get why he was chosen to be the next gym leader. He might be unbearable at times, but really most all the time, but he's a fierce trainer. He takes Bede seriously. Yeah, watching him battle you, it was plain to see how much work he puts into it. You both are going to keep talking. How about I fetch you a nice cup? Oh, right, I hear you. And I won't be outdone by that Bede or anyone. On to the next one. Looks like most of the stadiums have got their Dynamax problems sorted out now. Let's keep this pace up, cool Yoshi. There's only one Pokemon Stadium with Dynamax trouble left. Let's finish this already. I like there's that one Pokemon kid girl in the corner of that one gym. It's pretty amazing. I like it a lot. She looks so cute, man. That's definitely probably one of the best trainer designs in this game. I just really like it. It's kind of silly to say that. That's just like the individual trainer. As for gym leader, I still don't know yet. I haven't picked one. They're all really good in their own way, I think. But yeah, in terms of my favorite default trainer, I think that would have to be that design would probably have to be the best, in my opinion. Ooh, this time we actually get to fight something. Get to safety, you free. Who do you think you're talking to then? We're here to help, not be helped. Oh, it's you, Free. I was a little too into things. I didn't notice right away, I'm afraid. Cool Yoshi's here so everyone can react. There appeared to be no less than 4 Dynamax Pokemon. I was just going over a plan on how to handle things. With all these strong trainers together, I'm sure we can work something out here. Are you all ready then? Let's head on to the pitch. Okay, now we're actually battling Dynamax Pokemon again. And we're back into solo mode again. It's Frostless this time. Ugh. It's so loud I probably couldn't hear me talk right there. Goodness. Pretty sure I've over-leveled all of these Pokemon, because I think they're around the level 60 range, and I'm already level 78, so pretty far ahead. I'm still getting levels even after all of this. Bet you when I come back, the best is probably going to be level 100. Okay, we just one-hit that Pokemon. Must have had really low special defense. Didn't know Frostless was that weak, though. Okay. Whew, is everyone feeling alright? Ugh, just barely. Battling a Dynamax Pokemon all on your own is pretty hard work. Oh, of course you had no problem, Cool Yoshi. You seem like a reliable trainer too, huh? I do? Looks like he ain't used to compliments. Look, he's got a grin wider than a Meowth. I do not. Shut your gob, Piers. I'll take care of the Pokemon we battled. No need for anyone to worry. Well, Yoshi, it's not much of a reward, but have a copy of my league card. Ooh, another one. Give me a call if anything happens. Don't overdo it out there. Right, I think that's all the Stadium Sword and Mao. We didn't miss anything, did we, Yoshi? All that's left is to catch those Sword and Shield weirdos. If you don't find them quick, they could start all of this up again. Wasn't Professor Sonia supposed to be looking into where those two might be? And once we find them again, I'm gonna take them right down. That's your Rotom phone, Yoshi. It's gotta be Sonia. Yoshi, it's me, Sonia. Called it. Those Sword and Shield weirdos have gotten into Hamrock Stadium and are headed for the energy plant. The door to the plant's locked, but I think I can get it open. Give me a bit and you'll be able to get in there. Hear that? Hamrock Stadium. Get over there as soon as you can. Even over the phone, Sonia sure sounds lively. We should hurry to Hamrock Stadium. But I go to the other spot maybe first. And, of course, save. Alright. Alright, so now it's time to switch out our Pokemon for other ones that we don't have yet. Chop is going to be next, along with, don't really have much left. Oh, well, yeah, I guess there's Diglett, too. Do the ones easiest first. Now, I know some of these are friendship Pokemon, meaning you have to level up their friendship to be high enough. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, right, and I had to heal that one other Pokemon back up. And some of these are actually Giant-Max Pokemon, which means I think they, like, stay Dynamaxed permanently. That's what I assume. Now, as you can see, we don't actually have many Pokemon in our Pokedex, so we're going to keep doing just that. Hopefully, in a later video, I'll get to the point where I'm able to fill up my Pokedex really quickly. This is probably a Pokemon that's only available in Sword. Okay, never mind. It's not that terrible to find then. So, like I said, since I've ran out of time once again, I'm gonna go ahead and that's a new one. We don't have that one yet. Yes, Nickit is definitely still a new one. So we'll catch that one. That might be one of those rare Pokemon again, by the way, which, but might be one of those rare Pokemon that appears more often in Sword version than Shield version, which is what I'm playing right now. You can actually respawn a lot of the Pokemon by doing stuff. There's a hidden one in there. I'm gonna hope that split bug because it looks really tiny. I don't think it would appear up here at all. I guess I'll just clear all of them out anyway. Scorvit's one of the first Pokemon we ever caught, so we don't need that. Oh man! Popped up right in my way. Trying to look for the outer one, of course. I should actually try that whistling. Okay, we found the hidden one, and it is Blipbug. We found him. Having a good stack of quick balls is very important if you want to catch a bunch of Pokemon really quickly. So, to make things a little bit interesting for the end of the episode, instead of going in the normal walkthrough of how we would do normally, we're gonna walk through these routes a little bit. Found the hidden one, which is another Blipbug. Okay. You can tell they're hidden because they don't show. They don't tell you that they're there. Cutie, however, I do want. We found out this is a water type of some sort. Maybe water rock. Or just water again. It almost looks really similar to the Squirtle design, but it's not. It's like its own thing. But it reminds me of Squirtle. Yeah, it's just water. Interesting, the Pokedex has been updated. What the heck was that about? I've never had that happen before. Let me check what that is. Oh, it tells us recommendations on which ones to go for. And it has Caterpie on there, but it doesn't have a option on it yet. Oh yeah. The game still technically isn't complete yet, because we still haven't gotten the actual National Pokedex, haven't we? Okay, now we did miss something in the Submarine World. A Grubbin. We need a Grubbin still. Let's go to our house one more time just to catch the Grubbin, then we're going to go back to where we're supposed to be. I always do a little bit of catching at the end of the videos now that we're... That's a random Scorvit. That's a Blipbug. I should probably get off my bike to allow for better control. Oh, there's a new one I've never seen. Hoot. It's just interesting how we've never seen a Hoodoo yet. We got a crit catch, by the way. So, the game recently told me about this, but starting in Gen 6, you can get what's called a critical catch, where the thing just instantly clicks after one shake. Critical catches are pretty much guaranteed to work when they happen. And when you get one, it's pretty crazy, and it can happen on any ball at any time, which means I can get it on a legendary at random and instantly catch that legendary. Then there's, of course, the Master Ball, where I'll never break, no matter what you do. I saw a Grubbin in here before, but it looks like... Pretty sure I remember Grubbin being here, but it's not here anymore. We can always get that Pokemon later. I never really liked Grubbin anyways. Unless it means that I'll get a Glycopod, then maybe I do it, but... I always forget about that. Goodness, this is getting kind of annoying, just running into each Pokemon over and over again. We have to fly to this area, by the way, just in case the cutscene triggers, because otherwise, it might be really bad if I go into the area too early. I always need to keep that in mind. I always try and keep that in mind at all times. Hello guys. Okay, so, well, I'm not sure why I said that. We're running all short on time now, so anyways, I'm gonna end the episode here. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video where we continue to pursue the crooks that are trying to take over Galar, and I hope that we can take them out. So anyway, see you in the next video. Bye.